we probably want to go, yeah, definitely want to go up the middle. So we're going to take the gold. Very clear 100 gold start, which is nice. Not a great opening hand, but at least we still have the neutralize in the deck. So we can take none here. Got the neutralize again, so we take none again. But unfortunately, we don't get to kill next turn. So the question is... do we want to save 3 health? He's going to be doing 22 next turn. And we will have 10 cards to draw from. And we'll be drawing 3 besides the strike. So, if we're going to kill, we need the neutralize. So if we're going to miss the neutralize, it would have to be in the bottom 7, which is likely. It's a 70% chance that we miss the neutralize. So we should absolutely strike here. Take 3 damage, because we almost never get to kill next turn. And he's attacking for 20. Oh, we got the neutralize right away. Missed out on 3 life. What can you do? 4-1 terror is phenomenal. It's like bandage up is viable. I've seen people who are better at this game than I am pick up a bandage up on in a shop before in Act 1 and in Act 2. I think it's Apotheosis though. It's a very good Apotheosis. Potion Belt is a cool late game relic, but it doesn't do anything right now. Relay Plans is an excellent card, but it's as weak as it will be right now, and we have a lot of time to find other ones that we don't have to pay for in card rewards. And Apotheosis is really powerful to play in some of the early fights. I think we don't need to panic too much. We're at 53 life. We could duplication potion the dagger spray. It's very effective against the sentries. But if we need to use the duplication potion, it might even be better to do it after the Apotheosis. Okay, we get hit a little hard here. But that's okay. Let's punch the outer one. Sucker punch the outer one. Yeah, so it was likely that we would be able to kill this turn anyway, like this. So now what we get to do is we get to make this one weak next turn, which is pretty meaningful because it is attacking next turn. Although we drew a kill for it, so that's good too. Probably we should take the kill even though we have a way to block out. Okay, take another 2 is not a huge deal. Pretty good fight. Pretty good fight. Eternal Feather's great. Alchemize is great in general. Oh, let's go! I thought to myself when we picked the Apotheosis, I'm like, you know, one of the nice things about picking up Apotheosis on floor 2 is now if you ever see Bottled Lightning, it's extremely powerful. But normally Bottle Lightning is kind of a miss. That's not a really good reason to pick Apotheosis, but it is something I thought to myself. Okay, we don't want to wait around because we need to split, so even though we want to get the Terror before we press all these damage cards in, we need to try and split. Okay, so we can use the Fire Potion for a better split and just replace it real quick. It's got to be worth it. Honestly, we can just use the Explosive Potion too. 50 is not a great split, so I would like to split it a little bit better. Nice. 1, 2, 3. So this is going to deal 24. So we can split both of them, I think. 9, 9, 13 is 31. Yeah, let's just split both of them. Next turn might be a little bit dicey, but we'll see. That's not so bad. We could have done that differently. We could have killed the one that was weakening us, since we were blocking out with the Piercing Wail. We definitely should have done it that way. But looks like we're not punished too hard. We take 2 here. Okay. Good fight. Used a couple potions, but that's okay. Malaise is great. Malaise is a late game card. I didn't bring this one up, but when you talk about the crazy, more powerful things you want to be doing in the late game, Malaise is a big one, and it's also a good reason to have taken Tactician. Oh yeah, that's an easy fusion hammer, right? Free fusion hammer over here. The energy matters a lot, since we start every fight by playing Apotheosis. Okay, feeling very powerful. We can do 4 elites this act with a nice late fire. Or a shot, and also an early shot. We want to take the early shot for sure. And then it's a bunch of question marks. Yeah, this is great. This is going very well. Real quick. I'm remembering that how much space is on mine? Okay, there's enough. 306 gigabytes. I don't need to go too crazy. I'm recording right now, and I didn't want the recording to get wrecked because I didn't have enough space or something like that. So I wanted to make sure I didn't need to delete anything, and I don't. Wow, this opening hand is terrible. That's what we get for taking Tactician with no support. Okay, this hand is much better though. So we can knock you out of the air. Knock you out of the air. And then deal as much damage as possible. Okay, 9 plus 6 kills you. We take 3 here, not a huge deal. Yeah, here you go. These are both potions that we're happy to save until Act 4 if we can, which likely we will be able to. So now Alchemize feels a little bit weird in our deck, but we'll see. It might be the case that we actually need these cards, these potions, sooner than I'm giving them credit for. There's a backflip. I'd take a backflip at this point. There's an orange pellets. Would I take an orange pellets? I probably wouldn't have paid full price for either of these relics because this is a very decent rare relic. Yeah, pellets makes a lot of sense in general. It's a very powerful relic. A lot. We don't have any powers yet, but there are lots of powers I'm happy to pick up. Footwork. Wraith form, of course, but that's a rare. Tools of the trade, but that's a rare. Well-laid plans, of course. And, yeah, I guess the other consideration is not only how easy is it to get the orange pellets off, I think it'll be easy enough later on, even though it literally doesn't work right now. Then also how important is it? Against the heart it matters, I'll say that much. Okay, the rest of this shop, do we want another piercing whale? It's still good in Act 2, though with the melees it's a lot more redundant. So maybe we skip, since we're looking for... There's a lot of other things we're looking for before we start duplicating the kinds of things we already have in our deck. We can burn one terror. Okay, prepared. This is tough. So Survivor saves me only 5 life because of Orichalcum considerations. And it costs me tons of damage because it has to discard an attack. As well as the fact that I would choose not to discard it as well. I guess we do it like this. Interesting. Okay, so this is going to be 32. So we want to deal either 20 to this, which we could do 996, or 999 here would be 27. And then it's 1 off, killing this. So we have to do 996. Oh, I calculated that totally wrong. That's okay. It's not a huge deal. I overkilled that by 4. I think there was a way to have done that differently. Okay. Piercing whale. Strike. Strike. I'm gonna save the terror. It's a lot of damage on Bronze Automaton, and we're about to peel the last artifact charge. Take none because of Orichalcum. Jeez, Orichalcum has helped a ton with this act. I did not think it would. Okay, we don't want Blade Dance to skip a shuffle. Okay, we do want him to be weak next turn, so that's huge. Definitely want to use Terror. Okay, maybe strike Endless Agony. Terror, Dagger Spray. Endless Agony. Sucker Punch, Finisher, Malaise. Take a hefty amount here, but the fight gets much easier. Because it's vulnerable and we don't have to deal with the minions anymore. The fight's not free. we don't take too much here. Uh-oh, drawing... Yeah, without well-laid plans, though, you can see we really are at the mercy of just drawing the right cards at the right time. Might have to use Fairy here. Hopefully not. This is a good hand. We'll double defend. I think we'll have the kill before Hyper Beam turn. Yep. Didn't set Nunchaku up well, but that's okay. Second Malaise or Adrenaline? Second Malaise helps a lot against Bird and Time Eater. It's even not bad against Donu Deca. I like Second Malaise a lot. Adrenaline's kind of like weirdly I don't know what the phrase is for it, but it's like more than it needs to be. It's a very smoothing type of card. It doesn't have any output itself, but it really smooths your ability to output what the rest of your deck is doing. But in this case, I don't think we really need output smoothing. I just think we need output consistency. That is, we need to be able to block on the turns we want to block. And Malaise helps do that a lot because it blocks on every turn after you play it. And deal damage on the turns that we want to deal damage, right? Some of the hardest fights that we are coming up against do take turns off. So like against the Heart, we want to be able to deal enough damage by attacking it on the turns where it's not attacking. And Adrenaline doesn't necessarily make that easier. In fact, sometimes it can punish you by, like, when you're drawing on a turn when you need to block and you draw your attack cards, or vice versa. Now, of course, draw is good and extra energy is good. Like, I'm not saying Adrenaline is bad here, but our deck is weirdly very smooth already. It's not that weird. It's weird to say it's so smooth in the output, not the consistency, but the like achieving maximum output from turn to turn. That Adrenaline does not piece together your maximum output on any given turn as much as it normally would. And that makes a lot of sense because everything's upgraded. So it's not like we need to find, you know, that Blade Dance on the damage turns as badly, because it's like, 3 strikes is pretty good too. We're gonna take the Malaise. Philosopher's Stone helps, or second Malaise helps mitigate Philosopher's Stone very well. So that's nice. And we don't need the extra damage on Wristblade, and we can't afford to see fewer cards with Busted Crown. So this is the rare 5 energy Silent. I dig it. Okay, we'll take Orb Walkers. Scary fight for sure. We do have the second Terror though, which helps. Yeah, we take a lot here though. Take another big chunk. Yikes. We're taking so much damage. This is a hard fight. We might have messed up here. -4. Yeah, we need to defend the noise. Ah! Okay. Whew. Blocked out. No! We don't die, but jeez. That was a bad draw for sure. Got pocket watch for our trouble. There's a footwork. That's huge. Okay, let's fight the elite. Pocket watch is pretty good, actually. I can see pocket watch being a big deal in the late game. There's no way to block enough, right? This is only 25. Oh, it's actually really close. We need to do some math. So he is currently attacking for 46. This would bring it down to 38. Weakened is 38 times 0.75, 28. This blocks for 25 plus 4. Wow, so yeah, we do get to block out, just barely. Can we full malaise? No. I don't really want backflip to skip a shuffle, so probably just full malaise again. Although I do want all the burns to skip a shuffle, so we actually are going to do it like this. Nice, we got the tactician, which means we get to malaise for even more that way. And then we'll draw Bunch, who's got -12 strength. We do need to block for a little bit more. There we go, we're fully blocked. So now let's just deal maximum damage. Okay, it's not dead next turn, but it's also not attacking for anything this turn. Is the best way to do this just to end turn? Or maybe strike finisher? And then the Orichalcum saves us from the burn. And then we should be able to kill it next turn with the huge draw from Pocket Watch. Okay. Pocket Watch helped a lot there. Thread and Needle helps a lot. So that's 10 passive block. Acrobatics Plus helps a lot. Okay. Well, that is a lot of health. Surely this is worth it. That feels incredible. Man, what a good shop. There were lots of things that were good here. Could have thought longer about that. We've got this forced heal coming up. Huh. I wonder if it was correct to pass on Lee's waffle. It's just like, it's not every day you see an 82 health waffle. Anyway, probably another footwork is gonna help. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Yep. 2 footworks is so good. More health? Okay. Another question mark. Glowing tesseract. Okay, look, the waffle let us take this tesseract. It was... I wonder if... Yeah, anyway, it let us take this tesseract. Panache is weak, although it is a power. Panic button is decent. Secret weapon is weak. These are weak. I don't like any of these. Don't like, yeah, that's a skip. This might be a panic button. This is probably a Dark Shackles, yeah. Yeah, panic button actually is better than ever because of Pocket Watch, Orichalcum, double malaise, double piercing whale, Dark Shackles. Okay, we got Apotheosis. We don't need the footwork, ever. And I think we shouldn't. But we do want to kill these birds. So we're going to break the Pocket Watch. Full block, look at that. Get rid of a strike. No, get rid of a defend. It only blocks for 2. Okay, we will tear on the bird, the big bird. And weaken him. Take a little bit of damage here. But that's okay. Okay, big malaise. Don't need 2 malaises. Clear you, nice, and then perfect malaise here. We've already broken Pocket Watch, so we might as well neutralize as well. Take none, huge. I'm not going to Noxious Fumes. I don't want to mess with my my current stalemate on this guy. Not stalemate, but like, you know, we have the fight totally controlled as long as we don't give him any extra power. We can save the second malaise for the second half of the fight. Just try and get maximum pocket watch value every turn. Our passive block is only 9 because we did take that one hit earlier, so our plate armor is only 3, not 4, but that's okay. Survivor. Sucker Punch Strike. Prepared. Neutralize, defend. We have to play another defend, so there goes our pocket watch for this turn, but that's okay. This is too much damage to pass up, so we'll break pocket watch again. Would like another block card. Nice, we got it. Okay, we're getting there. Defend, defend. Yeah, we'll triple strike. Nice, that's a ton of damage. Okay, I didn't quite expect that to be lethal. Let's hope that next turn is good. Should be fine. Not fine, not fine! That's okay. I mean, it's not great. I'm not happy about taking an extra 16 this fight that I didn't need to. But I also think that was kind of a crazy unlucky draw. Let's just get the pocket watch here. We can burn a piercing whale. Acrobatics into the tactician. Strike. Finisher. It's a bunch of damage. Okay, we're out of the fight, but now we only have 63 for whoever's next. I think both of the next fights are pretty tough. But we'll see. I think both of them should be okay. Time Eater we should be able to stall out with a malaise in the first half, and then again with a malaise in the second half. It's going to be definitely a very thin margin to make that work, but I think we'll be able to make it work. Just proc the pocket watch here, make sure we can draw. Pocket watch is a nice substitute for well-laid plans. That consistency I was talking about when we were looking at our boss reward pick at the end of Act 2. And I was like, you know, adrenaline doesn't really give us the consistency that our deck kind of needs. Our output is actually pretty good with this deck because of Apotheosis, but the consistency is really poor because we never found well-laid plans. And so we picked Malaise instead, a big consistency pick. Pocket Watch is definitely rewarding us for that. Because it's not rewarding us for that decision specifically, although technically I think Adrenaline is like, yeah, a little anti-synergy with Pocket Watch. What's more important, the point I'm trying to bring up is that we correctly recognized what our weakness is, and very happily found a relic that has been able to help with that. I guess that's a little bit of a silly analysis, because you don't get to choose the relics you see. So it's not like it was a matter of skill that we were able to see Pocket Watch. Okay, it's not Time Eater. I think that's worse for us, but we'll see. Who are we trying to rush down? Probably Donu. Yeah. This full blocks, and then we can peel the artifacts on both of them. Okay, that's nice. No more artifacts. Okay, footwork is nice. Fumes is nice. Terror is nice. I could try and set up the Nunchaku better for next turn. We'll just do it this way. Take a bunch here. It's not good. Terror on you. Piercing Wail. Prepared. Dagger Spray, Expertise. Footwork, Survivor. Dump this. Hold on to the Malaise. Next turn is sketchy as heck. We have the acrobatics to help. We've also got Donu down at 207. Like we're getting there. We're progressing. We are out of shackles and whales, so panic button seems like an absolute no. I would love to Dagger Spray, but I cannot. Unless I don't finish her, but I absolutely want to finish her. Okay, take another 8. Dang, this Tori has not been playing. Okay, block out at least. But he's coming in for even more damage now. Malaise helps us survive it. Although maybe that's better on Deca. Yeah. who's going to be around for longer anyway. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Go down to 13 though. We have so much energy. Let's try and use it. That's good. That's good. If we can get to the finisher, we can kill Donu right now before he buffs again. So close. 13, 26. Finisher? No. That's okay. He should be dead next turn. Not guaranteed, but feels likely. Acrobatics helps, yeah. We got him. Okay, and we should be good from here on out. Let's just play it carefully with the pocket watch, making sure we don't miss a sufficient amount of block cards to block for 28, which we have to do every turn, which is just 2 defends. Defend, defend. Okay, we don't need to draw a bunch next turn because he's not attacking next turn. We'll take advantage of that fact by attacking as much as possible on this turn. Yeah, super nice. Oof. Okay, the run's not over. Spear and shield are a pain. And the heart is no cakewalk either. I've died a lot in Act 4, so... any chance that we can kill this turn? Nope. So we just draw the maximum number of cards here by letting Pocket Watch do its thing. And then we kill, setting up Pocket Watch if we can. Not Pocket Watch. Nunchaku. Which we did. I mean, we set it on 7. Sundial set up too, though, which is nice. Okay, and we healed a full here, so that's nice. Because of the Eternal Feather. Well, and we have to rest. Okay. There's the deadly poison. If we felt that we needed to go a little bit faster against the heart, we could snag a deadly poison. You know, honestly, it makes a lot of sense, especially with the Ghost in the Jar Fairy in a bottle. We can last a lot of cycles. So this is like 7 damage per turn. And we're very likely to go like 15 turns. It's a ton of damage. Okay. Spear and shield is another problem. Oh, they have a lot less health though. The preserved insect matters a ton. Okay. Okay, okay. Unfortunately, we're taking a good bit of damage here. Oh, we need to think very carefully about this. I think we want the pocket watch to go off. Okay, okay. The Tori actually plays here. It gives us saves 4 against this guy. If we turn around. Although we can do a little bit better, huh? We can do... No, that's very interesting. So this only adds 2 extra block compared to Orichalcum. The plated armor is blocking for 4. So if we turn around, this one's doing 10 times 2. This one's doing 15, yeah, so it makes sense to turn around. And we have 2 cards. We want to peel the artifact from this one because we need to try and land Piercing Whale or Blaze or something on it next turn when it's doing its big multi. So we're going to peel an artifact charge here and then turn around here. Block for 10 with Orichalcum, Thread and Needle. Tori blocks another 4 from the 5 damage that comes through. It gets getting reduced to 1. Then we take 20 from the back, which sucks. But we draw a full hand this turn. Okay. He's got 11 strength. We can reduce it to 5. Or no, he's got 1 strength. He's attacking for 11. We can reduce it to 5. Plus weak reduces it even more to 3. Times 4 is still 12, but we're blocking passively for 7. So I think that's what we do. Oh, we don't get the footwork down that way. I would like to get the footwork down. So go to 6, which is 4, which is the same because of Tori. So it goes Terror, Footwork, Malaise. Take 4. There goes my plated armor. Which is not great, but it's an acceptable loss. Got another footwork. We need to turn around. We should be able to land the terrors. Might need to alchemize later. How much is he attacking for? It's like, I don't remember. I think we need to make him weak though. Yeah. So, Noxious Fumes, Survivor. That's kind of cool. We can Sucker Punch, Neutralize with the Nunchaku, squeeze in and defend, and then Malaise. And that full blocks. And also gets a reduction on his strength, which is nice. Okay. Prepared. Toss a Tactician and another prepared. Defend. Defend. Get Pocket Watch for next turn. Because he's putting burns on my deck, and so don't want to get stuck with these burns on top. can do the same thing, draw 8 again next turn. Seems pretty dang good, actually. Let's go ahead and do that. Orichalcum has got me covered on the burns. Man, Orichalcum has been one heck of a relic this run. We gotta try and kill this son of a gun. Turn around with Dark Shackles. Defend. Piercing Wail. Take 1. Because of Quarry. How much damage do we need to do here? Some. Not more than is possible, though. Let's draw with Expertise first. Prepared into these. Okay, should be dead. Yep. Now we can Deadly Poison. We've already broken Pocket Watch, so we will Sucker Punch. To make sure he's weak next turn, or Orichalcum blocks the burn, he's dead. Tough fight, tough fight. Should get these out of the deck. Dang, actually, we take a little bit of damage here if we don't break Pocket Watch. That was a mistake. Get rid of the Alchemize, since we'll want these for the heart. I guess we'll just go max attacks. He's already dead next turn, so we don't need Deadly Poison. See if we can just get a few more attacks in. That would kill. Okay, whatever. What's the relic? Come on, be something good. Bag of Prep is not bad. I mean, we definitely take it. No well-laid plans. I could see taking a setup just so we can guarantee Piercing Wails on certain turns. It might be a little bit too cumbersome. We've got 2 Melees, 2 Piercing Wails, and Dark Shackles for the multi-hits. I think more importantly is that we get to our Deadly Poison faster. We get to our Noxious Fumes faster so we can kill the heart quickly enough. Definitely a consideration. I could also see putting a power on top of the deck to guarantee that we can get rid of the debuffs on the first cycle. There's lots of good stuff, actually. The good reasons to take setup. One problem with setup on the Piercing Wail to guarantee we block the multi-hit is you only know the multi-hit is coming 50% of the time. There's a lot of times where while the heart is buffing itself, we might have a Piercing Wail in our hand, and playing setup is only a 50% chance that it gets to hit the multi-attack. But I guess that's better than a 0% chance since we can't hold on to it. But it fights with Pocket Watch. I'm gonna say we're gonna be more likely to hit the cards we need by just getting Pocket Watch to trigger more often.